As an entrepreneur, one of the biggest benefits of being an entrepreneur is that you get these mini promotions all the time. So I'm somebody that started my own business about 2.5 years ago, quit my job. And the thing I'm in love with, especially in contrary to having a job, is like every bit of growth I benefit from immediately. You know what I mean? Anytime I grow, I get to then implement it. And if it makes me more money, it makes me more money. I don't have to wait or ask anybody, hey, can I try this? Can I do this? It's so exhilarating. It's like a constant incentive to grow, to learn. Sometimes it can feel like a lot more pressure because you don't have like a fallback because, you know, like in a job, if you're not doing good, they can kind of get on you, but you're still getting paid the same amount of money a month. But if you're in business and you're not keeping up with what you're doing, then, you know what I'm saying, you ain't making no money. But if you're somebody that has a work ethic that, you know, is a hard worker, then being an entrepreneur isn't something you really have to be afraid of because you're gonna work hard. You're going to figure it out. That's what you already do. And once you get to a certain point, like when you start to really figure out what you're doing, you learn your business, your industry, you have really become good at what you do, then you just start multiplying. You don't just start like having these mini promotions. You will just have one realization and it'll times 5 your business. You know how dope that is? Like I'm just realizing, I need an assistant. And realizing that is then going to multiply my business because all the little things that I'm not able to do. And once you reach a certain point in your business, I think, and this is just some more game, when you have a business, your first goal should be to just make enough money that allows you to delegate something. And each time you're delegating, you're multiplying your business because now you can focus more on what's like important, your craft. And in the beginning, you're the janitor and the CEO. You got to get out of that phase as quick as possible, okay? But that's the phase where you have to work the hardest. The better you get at your business, the less work you're actually doing, okay? And you're multiplying by learning how to automate and delegate. That's game. I'm telling y'all, you make more money the less you do. That's what's so cool about being an entrepreneur. Now, some people don't reach this phase because they think they're supposed to do everything. They're control freaks. Those are the people that never multiply their business. To multiply, to really enjoy the fruits of your labor when it comes to this entrepreneurship thing, is you have to continuously grow, but you have to grow in a way that understands scaling, not just hard work. You know what I mean? So for me, it's how can I get this automated? What AI feature? What can I delegate to an assistant? All those things multiply my business. It allows me to focus on what I love. I love speaking, like right now. This is what I love to do. You know what I mean? So in 2 years, I really shouldn't even be, I kind of like it, but I shouldn't be writing the descriptions for my YouTube videos. I mean, I already have ChatGPT do that joint, but like I shouldn't even be as prompting ChatGPT. I should just be sending this video to somebody and they're writing everything. But that's not the phase I'm at with YouTube yet. But with my speaking business, I'm making, not gonna say the numbers, but I'm making money. So let's get me an assistant. You know what I'm saying? Because you paying somebody to do that really isn't a loss for money. It's you paying somebody a percentage of what you usually make to then for you to get 10 more gigs out. You know what I mean? And that's in every business. And so it's just super important to delegate and all that stuff. But what makes entrepreneurship so cool in all of this, whether that's delegation, scaling, getting better, whatever you're doing, you benefit immediately from you growing and learning. At a job, you're not waiting on somebody to freaking like say, hey, Jamar, I see you've been working for the past 5 years really hard. You want to try something new? You want to, take it to the next level? Like, dog, I've been ready for about 4.5 years. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to drop that because I had this realization after having a bunch of ideas for my business that I'm going to really use. So I want to give that to y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.